What's up, everyone? It's Keyblader007. We got the weirdest high score type of challenge I've ever seen called a mini high score event for only 3 days, which beats the old record of 4 days. Except all the prizes in this one suck. But I'm going to do it for you guys anyway because I love you guys. It's from January 6th to 8th. All it says in the notice is, here's an opportunity to put your skills to the test in a 3-day only high score challenge. Try different metal compositions and reach for the highest score to earn great prizes. Take a look at the event details in game to find out what rewards are being offered. So, I've managed to score 10 mil, which pretty much gets you everything. So I did all the objectives: defeat 15 or more enemies, 15 or more special attacks, and collect 500 more lux, same as always. You get jewels and Chippendale, and the rewards, which are pretty buckus, but it was handy for me. Some Moogles, 5-star Chippendales, Huey Dewey Louie, a Cid, more 5-star Chippendales, Huey Dewey Louie, 6-star Chippendales, and Mirror, Mirror, Mirror. Now the rank rewards, this is where usually the good rewards are hidden. It's only friggin' a Cid for 50,000 to 1 million place, or a Cid and a Mirror for 1st to 50,000 place. Goody gosh. So yeah, that's the good shit right there. Who needs tier 4 medals and skills when I got Cids for days and a Mirror? Not even 3, but 1. I'm spoiled. And the best part about this high score challenge is, let's look at the assist medals. So we have Phil, Meg, KH1 Kyrie, Diz, Lumiere, Pooh, Uniform Kyrie, Croc, Kyrie, White Rabbit, KH2 Kyrie, there's a lot of Kyries in this game, Aerith, KH2 Aerith, Cinderella, Owl, Uniform Selfie, KH1 Aerith, Vivi, Pooglet, or Pooh and Piglet for you non-KHUX speakers who don't know the lingo, Cogsworth, Piglet, Anson the Wise, and Shmee, Mr. Shmee. What they have in common, every one of these is some kind of boost or deboost medal. We either have attack boost of a certain color, strength, or we have a deboost like defense, like Owl, lowers defense of all targets, Cinderella lowers defense of the speed-based defense, and every one of them, 10%! That's all you get! No 21%, no 7%, 14 like the normal, no, everything's just 10%, fuck it all. So, I managed to make a winning build for the magic path, but I'll show you that last. So first the magic path. So I'll show you the power path, worst path to take, and I'll show you why. I'm going to use the Mog, the Moogle of Glory. I have Kyrie that gives 10. I have defense boost 3, Jack and Sally. Megara, Hades is my power. Lumiere, and I take a friend's either Cinderella or I usually like to take Lights, shout out to Light Cage, to Arid Guild. And you're going to see right away, this is the quick reason I hate this path. So when you do this challenge, just like always, there's a treasure chest in front of each portal. And if you're smart, you could realize, oh, blue treasure chest, blue enemies, green enemies, red enemies. So even though we start in a portal, luckily there's no other portal to portal to portal like the other one. So the red one is basically just a train track. It's just straight. There's no going around enemies. There's no being tactitional or strategic. It's just fight, don't die, good luck, oh well, fuck you. So I managed to get about 8 million on my lesser ones, the speed and the magic path, which I'm pretty impressed at myself with, because I just basically tried them for fun, because I was focusing on the magic pack, because that's where I shine. For my Marley B, it just speed kills everything. I'm going to go through this as fast as I can, because it's pretty quick. All I gotta do for the power path is just run straight through until I get killed. Pretty simple. I could do that. I'm good at doing that. Now I like to usually have my Jack and Sally with attack 2 and APP, attack price plus, but unfortunately I had to put the defense boost 3 one on to survive the enemies that are later in this. They get a little ridiculous. So you see I'm not opening any of the treasure chests. I'm just leaving them all because I'm trying to be somewhat strategic with the gauges, but can't be too strategic on the power path. As you see, every enemy is just right in front of you. Next guy, go. Next guy, go. Basically plays like the Mod Quest. You just attack, hope you don't die, good luck if you do, oh well, fuck you. Thank God I have attack boost 3 on my Hades, or this would probably be a lot more difficult. Then I'm gonna eye Kyrie, Jack and Sally, gotta lower his defense, and just go straight for Hades. And usually it's enough to kill them, but not always, so... Luckily I have 2 defense boost 3s, so they have no real chance against killing me. There, now I gotta go back and get some gauge, open some boxes. This is why we leave the boxes, people. So this is your warning, if you have to take the power path and magic is your forte, you're in for a bad time. Highly recommend the other paths. Usually they're created somewhat equal, but this is just stupid. This event was also just really out of nowhere. We were expecting some grand update for the Friday, and we just get this tiny high score challenge with the most bullshit rewards I've ever seen. So I have no idea what's going on with that. So this hammer frame is a pain in the ass. See, everything I'm doing is just doing 1 to it, but Hades will kill it. And we go back and we get more treasure chests. Oh crap, I almost fucked the big guy. That would have been a big problem right now. So you already got 6 mil. Fortunately, that's all the treasure chest boxes I get. So yeah, this next enemy will probably be my undoing. I think I wasted too many medals. I don't know if I can get my 8 mil that I usually get. But like I said, we're going to do this 3 separate times, real quick for each, except for the magic one. That's the one I like to be strategic on. Okay, we'll have just enough for that Ikari. And Hades attack. And we killed it. So, okay, well, I managed to get my 8 mil after all. And here's the final enemy before the actual target, which is just like a weak little egg. And see, like I promised you, 8 mil. Not even worth doing anything at this point. Oh wow, somehow I survived that on the skin of my teeth, so actually doing a little better than I did last time. How funny is that? Good old DB3, very strong. But yeah, I'm dead now. So when you die, it locks in your score. Luckily, because it was a different key, I don't have to go back and, refill it to show you guys the next thing. So here's my true build for the speed and the magic. Kyrie, Cinderella, KH2 Kyrie for the double speed boost, Jack and Sally with defense boost 3, and good old Marluxia B. And I'll be taking that gilted KH2 Aerith again for the 40% score, because that's all I need to get my really good score. We're going to do the speed path now. A good trick for these kind of things is go straight to the strongest enemy you can without fighting, so you don't waste any gauge fighting weak guys, and you can get your gauge back from just tapping on the weak guys or swiping them. So I go all the way over here, avoid the boxes. And the first one I get stuck at is the gargoyles, because some of these guys, they have like a annoying thing. If you get too close, instantly starts with the fight. Okay, so now we gotta get some gauge back. Oh crap, I accidentally ran into the ghosts. It's okay, I can stop them. Always use Jack and Sally. It's a great metal. It debuffs them by 1 for 2 turns, and buffs you up PSM, power, magic, and speed for 2 turns as well. And I don't think there's any metal quite like it in the game still. Even in Japan, there's not anything that really ups you and downs them for like 2 turns. Or I know. You can comment if you know of something. I know the new Illustrated Donald coming out does a double debuff. I don't know if it does it for 2 turns though. But it's still something that I like, debuffs. A buff debuff is a really great metal. I'm not even going to waste my time using gauge on enemies like this, because with my DB3, my defense boost 3, they can't even hurt me. Just going to swipe till they die, get some gauge back each time. Air soldiers, they're annoying. They don't die as fast, but I'm not really worried about level 150 air soldiers. See, just by messing around with these little guys, I already got my gauge back up to 15. This guy, I'm gonna have to eye Kyrie. Just for safety, I'm gonna debuff one of his ups. And then just finish him off. And I think I'm out of normal enemies, so I'm just gonna grab some boxes now. Remember, this Keyblade has 19 gauge. This game's getting a little laggy, apologies for that. You don't want to grab the big one just yet, you want to grab the small ones. Okay, there we go. That brought us back up to 19. Let's Let's go fight another big enemy. Oh yeah, this game's definitely lagging. I'm losing texture maps. Ah, good old cannon guns, my best friend. For the sake of time and not having to bother re-gauging my Keyblade, as soon as I'm about to die, I'm just gonna hit options and quit. So I could do the true quest I'm good at, the magic quest for you guys. And hopefully we could recreate the 10 mil I pulled off by myself. If you saw, you need 9.8 mil to get all of the basic rewards, and there's no real ranking in this. If you get even close to that score, you're definitely going to get that, you know, that beautiful one Cid and Mirror that, you know, everybody wants those. That one Cid and Mirror, you know, they don't grow on trees. There's some rare stuff. I mean, who needs like a Gilded Terror or Mickey and Brooms when you got like one Cid and a Mirror? Obviously being sarcastic. I'm fighting green with green, so... Oh, okay. No, didn't want to do that. Okay, usually I kill this guy, but he got lucky and my DB3 didn't proc so well. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to rebuild my gauge. And we're back, everyone. Okay, so I got my Keyblade gauge back up. As you see, we're going back into the missions, and now we're going to do the magic path, which is my favorite path, because Marley B is a green metal, and he murders blue enemies. You need that 40% to pull this off. Into the texture room we go. See, if you're quick, you can skip past all of the first enemies except for this level 100 set of wizards that like to chill here and be dicks. And go straight to the biggest enemy and then work backwards, which is what I do. Just gotta be real careful. You don't want to accidentally run into any of these guys right here. Ah, game is bugging. There we go. I want to fight you. See, I use all my stuff against these big guys. Nothing is off the table for, like, possible tactics. I just don't use the shared metal because it's just there for percent. And another DB to use. Always using the Jack and Sally if you can. I used that 2 on my build, but I needed percentage, so I had to take off something. Unfortunately, he had to go. Okay, so that murders him. Now we work backwards, carefully avoiding the big enemies. Don't want to fight that 200 apple. And go all the way back around and just run into anybody. Just get our gauge back. Once we start killing enemies, it's the game should stop being so glitchy. Because there's less enemies to load on screen. Just want to swipe everybody. a little time, but this is the best way to do this. You gotta be strategic in high score challenges to get your gauge. Especially even if you have APP, Attack Price Plus, it doesn't guarantee you're gonna actually get your full gauge like that you want. Sometimes it barely gives you anything. Depends on enemy's level, other things like that. See, those guys are strong enough. I had to Marley be them at the least. Now we can fight these apple guys. That should give us what we need. No, I need one more box. There we go, back to 19. Straight to the wardrobe. Has a defense boost up 3. I'm gonna go nuts against it. Bring one of those DB down from it. It's not gonna kill it, but it's gonna come real close. So it heals, and then we Kyrie, tap, 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 Marley B. Dead. Now we still have a couple of wizards over here to fight, so don't want to fight them unarmed. And after that we have only one more enemy besides the target. This is the only one I've actually managed to get to the target. Okay, now we have 10 gauge. Let's just see what other chests are around, because I gotta fight the last one. So, crap. I don't think there's any more chests. Oh, yeah, I think there's one in front of him, if I recall correctly. Because the last guy is level 400. Yeah, there's one right here. Okay, good, we're safe. Let's move my icon over here. It's not bothering anybody. Actually, I'll move it over here on the score, yeah. Alright, so he's level 400, so yes, we're going to Kyrie him. We're going to bring his speed-based defense down by 1. KH2 Kyrie, speed up twice. PSM, that goes with the speed up, so now we have 3 and 3. And then we're going to Nova him, because fuck him. That brings him down a lot, and this isn't going to kill him. It's going to bring him real close. So in the next round, if we survive with DB, I kill him. Okay, we survived. You see I'm already at 9,300,000 and something. The only medal I'm going to use again is Jack and Sally. Just to make sure his defense is real low. And Marley B should finish him right. Yeah. Ah, nice. Oh, I actually beat my old record. Sweet. And we just finish off the little egg guy, because he's the target. Nice. I beat my old record by 20,000 points. So you see, that is my strategy for each one. I prefer the magic path. If I had better red medals, I'd probably try the power path, but Marley B just murders everything. Ignore that raid boss. Back to what I was talking about. So, please enjoy these videos that I post. I'll be posting any new content that comes out, you know, besides like raid bosses, unless it's like tips and stuff. Please rate, put thumbs up the video. Forgot rating's not a thing anymore. comment below, subscribe, appreciate that, and see you guys.